and welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC Davo. With me today, we have Kells.
Greetings and salutations.
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Braiders.
We have Twy.
It's a me.
It's been a bit. That's wonderful. And we have the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody.
What are we doing, man?
Well, we thought we would put together a very special episode for the littlest ladler.
Oh,
How is little Felix doing?
Felix is doing wonderfully.
That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So today's theme is babies.
Babies.
I had a little help with this theme. Bettina came up with a couple of categories. So the last two categories are her responsibility.
Bettina's handling the last trimester. Is what you're saying?
You could look at it that way, yeah. I mean, she is a nurse, so you're in better hands with her than you are with me. That's for sure. So what we do on this show is every week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories, 4 questions each. Each question is worth 10 points with a few bonus points thrown in here and there. And then a final question, which is worth up to 100 points. And as I said, today's theme is babies. So let's get started with category 1, which is movies.
Baby movies.
Baby movies.
I was expecting baby science.
Oh, I was
That's
too.
what I was expecting. It's probably category 2.
Which
Baby
7-month-old physicist?
They do have like physics for babies books, I think.
Physics for
Huh. It'd probably be right over my head still.
So for this movies category, I wanted to watch a whole bunch of movies that had to do with babies, but you know how I am with movies sometimes. I kind of
sleepy.
get them confused. I get the actors confused. So anyway, these movies are all about babies, but and I'm going to give you a brief description of them, but some parts of the description might be a little twisted.
Okay.
So let's start with question 1. Mork and Wendy Torrance adopted a fortune-telling baby before Mork discovered that he loved canned vegetables.
I'm locked in.
Locked in?
Am I allowed to karate chop Kells?
I mean, just for fun, sure.
Karate chop.
So, bit of honesty. Unless I'm editing, I don't listen to the show much, but I'm listening to the High Karate Tournament. It might be some of our finest work.
It's really good. It's really good.
I was in the gym, I was like, all right, I need to put on music because I can't focus.
Locked in.
All right, let's start with Kels.
Popeye.
Devo,
Popeye.
Andy,
Popeye.
and Twy.
Boss baby.
Correct answer is Popeye. Did you know that was the whole premise of that movie, is that Sweet Pea is a fortune-telling baby and everybody's trying to get their hands on him?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I missed that major
Clearly
plot point.
not. Wow. That movie is nigh impenetrable.
All right. So question 2 is I was a little surprised by this movie because it starred a guy that lost a leg to bone cancer. And it also had an advertising executive and Ray Charles, but there weren't any kids in it that I noticed.
I'm locked in.
Huh? Okay.
Neil, I'm gonna need for you to stop drinking while you're watching movies.
Yeah.
I just kind of nod off and I wake up and there's like bits and pieces and
There's no nodding off strong enough in the world to mix some of these.
well, no, I mean, I forget I'm not very good with the names of actors either. So I kind of replace them with other roles that they've done.
I'm I'm
No.
locked.
Why does this
in.
feel like you've done homework on the bus on the way to school?
Locked in.
I am really out on a limb on this one, but I have.
Locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Devo.
Baby Driver?
Andy.
Baby Driver.
Twy.
Baby Driver.
And Kels.
Baby Driver.
It is Baby Driver.
Who's the dude who lost his leg to bone cancer?
Yeah.
The main character.
Maybe.
Hanson Elgort.
Yeah, he was in.
That's not a real name. That's a D&D name.
He was in the Stars in Their Skies or whatever that movie was.
Oh,
Fault in Our Stars.
Oh,
Fault in Our
Fault in Our
Stars,
Stars.
Yeah, the romance. Because
I forget.
Stars,
Yeah, I'm really
guys,
good. I'm
whatever.
really bad at movies.
that was sincere though. It was very
And of course, the advertising executive,
John Hamm.
John Hamm. Yeah, exactly.
Ham and bubbly.
All right. Question 3. Katniss Everdeen was married to an assassin who used an air-powered bolt pistol. But then John Glenn and Catwoman came to visit, and I don't want to spoil what happens to the baby.
What?
Locked in.
I can't remember the name of this movie. Okay. I've got a name, but I know what movie you're talking about. I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Andy, I sure hope you wrote Jackie Brown.
Locked in.
Start with Andy.
No Country for Little Babies.
That's why.
X-Men.
Wow.
Didn't see that coming.
He said no country for little babies. And you say wow to X.
Well, your answer's even dumber. Did not think that was possible. Because Andy started off with serious dumb.
I said mother.
David.
I also said mother.
Well, it's a good thing you said mother because that is the correct answer.
I don't know what that movie is.
The subtitle for that movie should be, do you get it? It's about Jesus. Do you understand? It's really about God.
I haven't actually seen it apart from this.
I don't
But
even
yeah,
know what
from
the
the
movie
baby?
is.
So
I have no
it
interest.
had Jennifer Lawrence in it and Javier Bardem and Ed Harris and Michelle Pfeiffer.
But at least I know she was in the X-Men movie. I just didn't know which one she played Mystique in.
Like 5 of them. It doesn't matter. It was still
I
fun.
know, but it's not X-Men because she wasn't there yet.
Question 4. Honestly, this was such a dumb comedy. I stopped watching when Conan got pregnant.
Locked in. It's RoboCop, isn't it?
Right.
I'd buy that for $1.
Dick Jones. I work for Dick Jones.
Locked in.
What is the name of this dumbass movie?
This is a dumb movie.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Twy.
Junior.
Kels.
Junior.
Deva.
He's having a baby.
Is that your
You're
answer?
hoping we don't notice you don't have a movie?
Andy.
Junior.
Correct answer is Junior.
That's what he said when he got the script. He's having a baby. Want to do it?
Do it now.
Twins was the first thing to come to mind.
I wrote down
Yeah.
Twins, and then I remembered that, hey, he did a couple dumbass movies like that. And it's not Twins.
There was Kindergarten Cop too.
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop was the first one I thought of.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
When you were in kindergarten, like that movie was like it spoke to you.
I think I was in college when that one came out.
Don't say that.
It did not speak to me. All right. After category 1, Twy has 20, David and Andy have 30, and Kel's aced the movie category. How did that happen?
Color
Really?
me shocked.
Yada, 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 Jason Bourne.
Well, let's see how Kel's does on the TV category, which is category 2.
Oh, TV babies.
Did you stay awake for this one? Or
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
The shorter increments, he can handle that.
Yeah.
Question 1. Bam Bam was adopted by Barney and Betty Rubble in season 4 of the Flintstones. How many M's are in his name?
Oh,
Bam, bam.
really?
Oh, really?
How many M's are?
Are in
I'm
his
locked
name?
I'm locked in.
Locked
And there's
in.
not a trick. It's not like he's got a middle name or anything like that. Just wanted to throw that out.
Mortimer Bam
Bam.
Bam.
Yeah, Bam Maximilian.
Maximus Bam Bam.
Let's start with Davo.
4.
Andy.
I'm saying 2.
Okay.
I was
Why?
doing the math in my head where he thought there were 4. Sorry.
4?
And Kels.
I also said 4.
Correct answer is 4.
You know, those M's aren't free. You gotta watch your intake of M's. Just saying.
Well, apparently Hanna-Barbera was just doling them out
Well,
because there are 4.
I've seen a lot of the Hanna-Barbera work. There were a lot of drugs involved.
Well, they had that Camel cigarette money for the Flintstones. They just hand that
That's
crap
right.
Question 2. The 3rd season of what FX network show partly focuses on the rescue of Jax's baby, Abel, from the IRA?
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'm hunting. I got nothing.
Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. Let's start with Andy.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
Twy.
Sons of Anarchy?
Kels.
Sons of Anarchy.
Davo.
Sam Crow, Sons of Anarchy.
Is the Sons of Anarchy. Question 3. During the run of Friends, rest in peace, Chandler, how many babies did the 6 friends have, either through fathering, birthing, or adopting?
Well, I never really watched this.
Well, Inside Baseball. I hate this show.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never watched it.
not a big fan.
I don't think it aged well, honestly.
I'm embarrassed, but I think I got this figured out.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
The ones I can remember.
All right, I'm locked in.
All right. We'll start with Twy.
10?
What?
Well, they were a bunch of single attractive people
Say,
hanging out. Eventually, they're going to
isn't it
get
like
bored.
8 of them? I don't know.
Not having babies with each other. This isn't in Utah.
Per the question, there were 6 friends. Kels.
I said 2.
Davo.
I believe it was 6.
Goodness
Andy.
gracious.
All right, let's work this out. I have 4. So Ross has a baby at the start of the show, but then that kid just kind of disappears after like season 2 or 3.
Mhm.
Chandler at the end of the show ends up hooking up with Rachel.
Monica.
No, Monica.
Monica.
And they have twins.
They
That's
adopted
3.
twins.
Well, they adopted twins. That's right.
Mhm.
And then the blonde girl was a
Rachel?
surrogate mother at one point.
Oh, no. Phoebe.
Phoebe? Phoebe was a surrogate at one point, and she had a baby. So I
Yeah.
believe that's 4 babies.
She had 2 babies.
She had 2.
way he sweeps the street.
Damn.
Yes, that's the way he sweeps the street.
Was it 7?
Neil couldn't wait for that to be over.
You gotta wait for that last beat. You gotta let that fall.
So Ross fathered 2 kids.
Yeah.
The Chandler and Monica adopted 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Phoebe was a surrogate for her brother, but she had triplets.
Dang it, I forgot it was triplets.
So the correct answer is 7.
I wrote 7 and I forgot one of those babies. Dang
Took
it.
back one for the
I just took
It's
off
on the
one
other side.
I forgot a baby.
Got to throw an extra baby in there.
Question 4. What is the real name of Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian? And for a bonus, how old is he on the first episode of that series? Apparently that's a plot point, but I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
Grogu. And I said 58 years old.
Devo.
Grogu. And I said 60. Price is right.
I like round numbers.
I like round numbers.
Andy.
Grogu, and I said 75 years old.
Twy.
Go Grogu, and I said 50.
One of you got the bonus. You all got it correct. It's technically Din Grogu. I don't know if Din is like part of his actual name or a title or whatever, but
I've never heard
Grogu. And he was 50 years old.
Oh, nice. No,
Din is
he
the
doesn't look a
Mandalorian.
day
Grogu
over
after
43.
He gets like properly adopted by.
Yeah.
Okay.
Din is the Mandalorian's name.
Yeah.
I have spoken.
All right.
Wow.
I love that character.
At the end of category 2, Andy has 40, Twy 55, Davo 60, and Kels 70. Which brings us to science.
Baby
Science.
science.
I decided to not have science be the first category every time because I have a feeling that some people are going to listen to an episode for the first time and say, "Oh, I don't care about science," and then stop.
Yeah, that makes
Or
sense.
they'll listen to an episode science is the first category, and they'll say, Jesus, these guys are idiots. How can they host a show?
I think
about
it doesn't
trivia?
matter about the category. As soon as I say something, they understand I'm an idiot. Pretty confident that I get that out there first thing.
You don't even play D&D.
Right.
Question 1. How many bones does a typical baby have at birth?
I have to admit, I thought babies were born boneless. Okay.
Just a bag of like a rubber ball.
It's a
Just
bag
a
of baby.
Just a bag of
Bones
baby.
will come in later.
Locked in.
That's why they're so fragile.
Locked in.
Oh,
They bounce.
boy.
How am I?
I always hear them say bouncing baby boy, so I always figured that they were like basketballs.
It's just kadoing, kadoing.
I'll be
kadoing.
honest, I've never spent much time around babies. Probably a good thing, actually.
Try to dribble one. False advertising.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
All right, let's start with Andy.
I'm going to say the same as we have it at 206.
300.
Kels
300.
and Devo.
Said 220.
Actual
Kels, how many
numbers.
babies have you had?
0.
Why?
None.
Andy and Devo. Andy and Devo, between them, have had about, I don't know, 10. I lost
Yeah,
count for
about 10
Devo a
at
while ago.
least.
Sure.
Andy's even got grandkids now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
The correct answer is 300.
300.
There's a lot of bones fuse.
Yeah, a lot of them fused together.
All right, question 2. Speaking of bones, newborns don't have any patellas. What is a patella?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Boy, I'm glad I didn't say this just now because I was going to go, do you guys know that?
Way to keep it in the pocket.
Why?
Kneecaps.
Kels,
Kneecaps.
Devo,
Kneecap.
and Andy.
Kneecap.
His kneecaps.
Yeah, I learned that one day when I was roughing a kid up who owed me money.
Was this recently?
You're roughing a newborn up for money?
making me look stupid. Where's my money?
I don't even know how that follows. Like you couldn't kneecap them because they didn't have a kneecap.
I couldn't bust his kneecaps because no kneecaps.
I mean, they
But
don't
still
really get kneecaps until like what, 2, 3?
Yeah, so that's a
Or
while.
borrow money.
It would.
Yeah, well,
I want to turn the topic away from kneecapping babies.
Well, you know.
Question 3. You got to do what you got to do, right, Andy?
Right.
Question 3. What was notable about Louise Brown's birth in 1978?
Locked in.
locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm also locked in.
Okay, let's start with Kels.
In vitro. This was the first in vitro.
Devo.
I said test tube, baby.
Andy.
First test tube baby.
And Twy.
First baby born by IVF.
You are all
Well,
correct.
you get all medical sciencey on us.
Look at that.
I didn't know it was proper to say test tube baby.
It's not.
I didn't think so.
That's what she was known as.
Like
Yeah.
if Robin Harris
She was known at
was saying it, I didn't think it was appropriate.
All right. Question 4. What test is given to babies 1 minute and 5 minutes after birth?
Locked in.
Man, it's not fair.
Yeah.
I was there.
It's
That's
his
what
quiz.
it is.
No time to study.
I was in the room.
Locked in.
I'm going to get it wrong. I know it. It's
Oh,
the LSAT.
First shot
for
the SAT.
Just-
I'm locked in.
What was that?
It's starting to get painful.
I had a visual.
Devo.
AppScar? That's
Andy?
the I got it wrong noise.
Andy.
They make the kid do the faith test where they have him close his eyes and lean back and his parents are going to catch him.
Okay.
We'll be there. Trust
We'll
fall,
be there.
baby.
Trust us, baby.
Oh gosh.
Twy.
APGAR test.
And Kels.
The Wonderlick test.
Devo.
I got it right.
Neil, give it to him. He knew what he meant.
You know,
just be nice.
Yep.
Okay.
What did he say though? Just for
He put an
posterity's
S in
sake.
it. He said APGAR. He put an S in it.
Yeah.
It is the APGAR test.
That's what it sounded
Why you
like
would
when
even
my
bring it
child was born. But I was distracted.
All right. At the end of category 3, Andy has 60, Devo 90, Twy 95, and Kels 100.
Oh.
So let's have a little bit of history.
Yes, sir.
Baby history.
Baby history.
It's short.
Right.
Question 1. Virginia Dare was born in 1587. Where was she born?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Andy, you just taught a lesson about this, huh?
Well, I guess because he already mentioned the date, I can be honest and say a while ago I taught this lesson.
Was it in 1588?
Well, not that. I'm not that old.
Hear
Oh,
ye,
my
hear
goodness.
ye.
Yeah.
Town crying over
Locked
here.
in.
It's a
I'm gonna need-
baby.
I'm going to need you to be
Ye
fairly
old baby.
specific
Oh, I
here.
guess not.
Fairly sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering that.
Let's start with Twy.
Roanoke, Virginia.
Andy.
The Roanoke Colony on the Roanoke Island of North Carolina.
Deva.
Roanoke.
And Kels.
Jamestown.
So what do I do about Twy?
I thought she was born in Virginia.
Her name is Virginia.
Her name's Virginia, but no, she was not born in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
But she did get Roanoke Colony.
She did.
If I have a vote, I say let her have
She backed me up on Apgar. She gets my vote.
Yeah.
I back you up all the time, and you're like, no, he gets no points. Often.
It's not a tournament, Kels.
Right. It's in regular episodes. It doesn't matter. He doesn't want to see me thrive.
Thrive too much, Kels. You be knocked down a peg.
Question 2. What phrase became popularized after the disappearance of Azaria Chamberlain near Uluru in 1980?
Locked in? That seems too
Locked in.
early. I think I'm wrong, but I'm going with it.
I'm not entirely sure of the exact phrase, but I think I got the spirit of it.
I'm just going with what I remember because it's been satirized a lot.
Yeah.
I'm dead wrong then. I am dead wrong.
How wrong are you, Andy? What's your answer?
I was guessing Amber Alert, but it's too early for Amber Alerts.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that was named after somebody named Amber, not Azaria.
Well, I thought this was the first time they used it.
You thought wrong.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We use the Amber Alert today, guys, but we don't wait for somebody named Amber to go missing. We use it for all children.
See, I thought when we got it, I mean, that's a lot of Ambers going.
Why can't somebody just keep their eyes on Amber?
Or maybe just not even name your kid Amber.
Just quit naming kids Amber. That's just too dangerous.
Problem solved.
David, what's your answer?
Dingo ate my baby.
Oh.
Kels?
Dingo ate my baby.
And Twy?
A dingo ate my baby.
Apologies to Nicole.
That is correct. The dingoes ate my baby. Question 3. In 1934, Elzira Dion gave birth to multiple babies who became world famous and were essentially put on display until they were 9 years old. How many babies were there?
I'm locked in.
So many to choose from.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Devo?
7.
Kels?
I said septuplets.
Twy?
5.
And Andy?
Quintuplets.
They were the first known surviving quintuplets.
Come on.
So there were 5 of them. So these 4 girls, they were, the parents were pretty poor. Eventually somebody built a nursery across the street from the parents' house where the children were essentially put on display. They were behind barbed wire.
Wire?
Apparently sometimes 3,000 people a day would filter through there to look at these babies because they were, even when they were, young children. They estimate that almost 3 million people walked through the nursery.
Wow.
And the kids could hear them, but couldn't see them. So I guess they were, maybe behind two-way mirrors or something like that.
That sucks.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. 2 of them are still alive.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Question 4. What performer was born 6 weeks prematurely in 1950? Their premature birth combined with a high amount of oxygen in the incubator caused retinopathy of prematurity and subsequent blindness.
I'm locked in.
I'm gonna lock in. It's the only one that can make sense.
Locked in.
Feels like this question is disappointing you guys.
No, we're disappointed in ourselves.
I feel like I'm over and under thinking it at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. I'm locked in.
Yeah, you can eliminate one, huh, Andy?
Yes.
Kels?
Stevie Wonder.
Twy?
Stevie Wonder.
Andy?
Stevie Wonder.
And Devo?
Stevie Wonder.
Little Stevie Wonder. He was really little. Question 4. No, sorry. At the end of category 4, Andy has 90 points. Devo and Kells are tied at 120, and Twy has 135.
Twy?
Twy's on quite a streak here.
Yeah.
Shh, don't talk about it.
Damn.
Stop jinxing me, Neil.
Man, you got shush big time.
Okay, so like I said, some of these questions were given to us by Bettina. She asked if I needed any help, and I said, well, I'm working on this baby thing, if you have any ideas. So she put these together, and what?
Well, when a man and woman love each other very
she put these questions together, and I don't know if you know this about Bettina, but she kind of obsesses over her questions a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Fair.
she sent them to me, and then she was like, oh, I've made some changes, and then I made some more changes, and let me know before you record this, because I might want to make some more changes. I did not tell her after that last round of changes when we were going to record this, because they're good. They're good questions for the most part. So anyway, category 5 is traditions and beliefs.
Ooh.
Question 1. In what country do newlyweds traditionally keep the top layer of their wedding cake to sprinkle over their firstborn's head at the child's christening? The cake is made with an alcohol that is traditionally associated with this country. So what's the country? And for 5 bonus points, what is the alcohol?
I'm locked in.
I have an easy mode. I have a box of it with a straw in it right now.
Yep, I'm going to punt.
What?
I am locked in. I have an idea.
Okay, let's start with Andy.
So here's my thinking. There's not a lot of alcohols used in baking, but I believe rum is used a lot. So once I picked rum, I had to come up with a country I associate with rum, and I picked Jamaica.
Ooh,
Nice.
good call.
Deva.
I went with Greece. And I believe they made that top layer with ouzo.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Kels.
France and cognac.
Cavassier.
I just wanted to say cognac.
And Twy.
By using Ray Guy's techniques, every punter can consistently create a spiral. This aerodynamic rotation promotes greater distance and increases hang time.
What just
That
happened?
was amazing.
I was not prepared.
What just happened?
What just happened?
That was so good.
So one of our patrons sent me a message a while ago. He said, he literally said, in case you want to throw everyone off, especially Devo. That was from Plainface. I don't know what Plainface's real name is.
Oh,
Plain face. That really, really messed with me because I was getting into the groove. I was ready to go, and it was just so different and cool. I love it.
I'll give you a hint. Here's another one.
Ooh.
In case anybody
Quick, Kells punt.
See how the rest of this category goes.
So the correct answer is Ireland. And whiskey.
Whiskey. I thought about that after. I was like,
I thought about that one too.
All right, question 2. What vegetable is sacred to the Hopi tribe and is part of their birthing rituals? Expectant mothers keep one of these vegetables with them throughout pregnancy, and after birth, it remains in the baby's crib for 20 days. And there is an easy mode if you need it for half points.
I'm probably going to need that.
Easy mode for me.
Easy mode.
I got this.
Ooh.
So Andy's locked in. Everybody else, what's the easy mode? The easy mode is the Hopi are known for cultivating a blue variety of this vegetable.
No, bollocks.
No wonder Andy knew it. Locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Devo.
I wasn't locked in.
Oh, well, but then when you lock in, we're going to start with you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm locked in.
Let's start with you.
Good.
Like I just said.
Yep, we're doing it. We're doing this. I said corn.
Kels.
I also said corn.
Twy.
Corn.
And Andy.
Corn.
It is corn. Question 3. In one tradition from the Dominican Republic, an expectant mother sits in one of 3 chairs, which has a different piece of cutlery hidden underneath. What is the purpose of this custom? So there's 3 chairs. A pregnant mother or an expectant mother will sit on one of the 3 chairs.
And there's cutlery hidden
There's a
under
different
the chairs.
piece of cutlery under each one.
Okay.
And we're trying to decide why they do this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'll play your game.
Yay!
Locked in.
So let's start with Deva. No, we started with Deva last time. Let's
Yeah.
just start with Kels.
Ray maximizes power while creating a natural spiral. With high-speed filming, we can actually show you how Ray Guy achieves this aerodynamic rotation.
That is so great.
The science of Ray Guy.
Twy.
Determine the sex of the baby.
Andy.
Determine the sex of the child.
And Deva.
The sex of the baby.
So evidently a spoon would be a girl. A boy would be a knife. And the fork is undetermined.
That's what took me away from that answer. I was like, there aren't.
I know. I was trying to figure out what the
options.
third one would be too. I love the idea. It's uncertain. Ask later.
It's a trap.
We got to give the spoon more time. Come back.
And there are a lot of different options.
There are a lot.
But we won't get into that. And finally, in some Polish families, on a child's first birthday, they are presented with 3 objects that may determine future characteristics. If a child reaches for the coin, they'll be ambitious. If they pick the rosary, then they'll be religious. But what is the significance if the child selects the shot glass?
Oh my.
I looked all of these up and found that there is some truth to each of them. There were people on forums who said that their grandmothers did this. So,
Andy's dying.
Yeah, I'm like to.
Locked in.
Oh,
I'm locked in as well. Wow.
all right,
reach for the shot glass. We're gonna get hammered.
Twy.
It's going to be a happy baby.
Andy.
they call those babies keepers. It's a keeper. That's not one you drop off at the orphanage. That's one you're going to party with.
David.
Family oriented.
And Kels.
Lazy.
You know what? I'm going to give it to Andy.
What?
Well, it symbolizes that the baby will be outgoing or sociable or people oriented.
Oh.
And part of your answer, your long answer was, I want to party with that baby. So
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is good. So basically the shot glass is, this would be a good dude.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently so, yeah. I was tempted to give you points but it's not family oriented, Davo.
It's people oriented.
Yeah, it's people and
it's
being sociable and stuff. At the end of category 5, Andy has 120, Kel's 125, Davo 135, and Twy 150.
Twy? Slow down.
Yeah, walk out of the way with it.
Category 6 is Felix.
Oh,
Hey,
little man.
nice.
Question 1. What company tried to reduce the pay of Olympic medalist Allison Felix after the world-renowned runner became pregnant? Felix,
Wow.
a World women's rights advocate, publicly protested against the company who, ironically, at the time was promoting female empowerment ads?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Nike.
Twy,
Nike.
Andy,
I went with Converse.
and Devo.
Nike.
It is Nike.
Because Andy runs sprints in Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
Question 2. In a parody of a 1965 Neil Simon play, Sesame Street had an episode in which a certain cast member gets a visit from his friend and is shocked at how neat and orderly he has become. What is the 1965 Neil Simon play? And 5 bonus points if you can tell me the name of the Muppet.
A Neil
Locked
Simon
in.
play.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Andy.
The Odd Couple. And I'm going to say Bert gets a visit from Ernie.
Okay. Devo?
The Odd Couple. And I said Oscar the Grouch.
Kels?
Odd Couple, Oscar the Grouch.
Twy?
Odd Couple, and I said Ernie.
So the correct answer is The Odd Couple. What are the names of the Odd Couple?
Felix Unger and Oscar Madison.
Exactly.
Damn.
So Felix visits Oscar.
Damn.
Sesame Street. That's where the parody part comes in, I think. And Oscar is the messy one in the Odd Couple, and Felix is the neat one.
Mm-hmm.
And question 3: what is the name of the destructive villain in the Fix-It Felix Jr. arcade game?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Oh, yeah, locked in.
Devo?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Kels?
Wreck-It Ralph.
Twy?
Wreck-It Ralph.
And Andy?
Wreck-It Ralph.
It is Wreck-It Ralph. Question 4: what were the original names for both Sylvester the cat and Felix the cat?
Oh.
I mean, they shared the same name.
I'm going to punt.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Okay. Kels?
Tom.
Twy?
What's good?
Tom.
Ooh.
Andy?
I went with Tabby, but I like Tom better.
And Devo.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day.
There it is.
Kick is away. There's a high, twisting, hang time spiral.
I've missed that.
The correct answer is Tom.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
Sylvester was originally named Thomas in his first cartoon, I think. But they didn't want him to get confused with Tom and Jerry, I guess. And then Master Tom was the original name of Felix.
Okay.
At the end of our regular rounds, our scores are Andy with 140, Kels and Devo are tied at 170, and Twy has 190. So for the oh wait, I almost forgot. It's been a while.
Sudden death.
Do, da style.
It was really weird.
Extremely.
So I'm going to give you the name of a song, and you have to tell me who wrote and or popularized it.
So you're saying I have a chance in last place?
Well, possibly.
Okay.
I mean, I got to say, Twy's traditionally not that strong in, especially if there's some older songs in here. No offense, Twy.
None taken.
So let's see what happens. Question 1: Baby Got Back. I'm throwing a hard one out here for you to start with.
Yeah. I'm
Locked in.
Locked in.
But please don't lose that butt.
Kels,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Deva,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Andy,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
and Twy.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Of course it is. How about Baby Love?
Locked in.
Ah, crap.
I'm locked in.
Dang it.
Locked in.
This is easy,
No.
guys. There weren't that many groups in the 60s.
That's not my problem.
Okay, Deva.
No, I'm not locked
Oh,
in.
what?
I don't know why you think I
Whoa,
know
wow.
things.
Wow.
Settle down.
Easy.
Everybody else locked in, so I thought I just missed you.
No, you didn't miss me.
I missed
I'm
you.
gonna miss this. Oh, this is bad.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was like a police deep cut and they were
That'd be
gonna
All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, Devo.
Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh, but
Oh, that one
Andy?
hurts. The Supremes, who are led by Diana Ross, whom you might be familiar with as the singer of Mahogany.
Twy
The Supremes.
and Kels.
the Supremes.
There's the
His
Supreme.
silence
Sorry,
is-
Devo. You have been sudden deathed.
I have the only Supremes I know are apparently pizzas.
I was wondering how to make that joke.
Okay. Question 3. ... Baby one more time. I probably didn't need to say the ... part, but it is-
I appreciated it.
It's
was part of-
ellipses. Baby, one more time.
I don't like that.
Locked in.
Andy,
Britney Spears.
Twy,
Britney Spears.
and Kels.
Britney Spears.
It is Brittany.
I'm Brittany, bitch.
That's why I'm going to need you to get this next one wrong.
It could happen. This one only topped the Billboard charts for 9 weeks.
Only.
The song is Baby Boy.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Twy,
Beyonce.
Yes.
Kels,
Beyonce.
Yes.
and Andy.
Beyonce.
Yes.
How
That
about,
one had me nervous. That was the first one I didn't leap to mind right away.
well, it was correct. Question 5. Baby, I'm a Star.
Oh, this is where the police come in.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Locked in. Oh, I'm sorry.
See, he's
It's
jumping the gun
Prince.
on you.
Yeah, he is.
Andy,
I believe this is off of Purple Rain, Prince.
and Twy.
Prince.
It is Prince.
Prance.
Prince. Babies.
Question 6. Baby, I love your way.
Ooh, locked in.
Every day.
Andy, you know me a long time. Do I know this?
Honestly,
It's okay
what
to
I
say
would, I'm going to say that both of you would recognize the song,
But maybe
but I'd
not
be
the artist.
pleasantly surprised if you could call up the band, because it's a one-hit wonder for the most part.
Locked in.
Well,
Oh, wow.
I'm just thinking that they won't associate the two together. I think they'll have heard of the.
Oh, I just realized, and it's also been sampled and you might there might be newer versions that you could identify. And I think about who is that one version of.
Okay, everybody's locked in. Let's start with
Oh
Twy.
Big Mountain.
Wow, Twy. I'm
Kels,
impressed.
John Denver.
Andy,
I have Big Mountain, but I also think did UB40 cover this and have a hit with it too?
Don't know.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Yeah, I can hear it in my head. I can hear the
Big
British
Mountain.
It's a British singer doing the cover, and it's like 80s synthesizer.
I know.
Who am I thinking of?
Peter Frampton.
Frampton, yes.
Frampton does a cover of it too.
No, it's
right.
Frampton's song. That's the answer I was looking for. That's why I was. That's why I was having to look it up.
No, Big Mountain had it first. Frampton covered it.
He specifically said popularized in the
Or wrote it.
opening preamble.
I have the
Okay, so
Wrote it or
first of
made
all,
it.
Frampton's version came out in 1974. Big Mountains came out in 1994.
Goodness
Oh, Big Mountain is the newer version I'm thinking of. Damn it!
That's so funny.
Damn it! That's the synthesized awfulness, and Frampton has the mother of God.
However, I will say that the Big Mountain version got to number 6 on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
Frampton's only got to 12. So I'll give you credit for Big Mountain, but I was
It's cheap credit. I respect that.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, Andy.
Yeah.
That's why I was surprised.
Had him
because
reversed.
When you called Peter Frampton a one-hit wonder, I thought that was a little weird.
No, Frampton's not a one-hit wonder. He was in
That's a little
Sgt.
harsh.
Peppers.
Okay.
Okay, so Kells. Sorry. I forgot what your answer was, but it was wrong.
Wow. All right.
It was
All I
John
can
Denver
do-
running into that big
Oh, yeah,
mountain.
John Denver.
Running into a big mountain.
Okay, question 7. Baby did a bad thing.
Oh.
Now, granted, I think I would have got so far. I'm running at about a 35% clip on these answers, but I know this one.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Andy?
This is Chris Isaac, isn't it?
Twy?
Cocoa Melon.
Cocomelon got dark.
It is Chris Isaac.
Yeah.
So how many does Andy need to get right to pass twice so he can apply maximum pressure?
If he
'Cause everything's
if he
gonna
gets
sound
the
like-
rest of these, he'll still lose.
Okay, cool.
Oh, so I can save the Randy Newman there. I don't even have to throw you off. That's who was gonna sing all the rest of these was Randy Newman.
If he gets 2 more, he beats Kells.
Oh, that's coming out. there.
Sing Kells.
The lava wiki.
All right, Andy. Number 8. Baby, hold on.
Baby, hold on
Stop it.
to me.
Stop it. I have to hear the song in my head. Locked in.
Baby.
You don't have to lock it, Andy. You're the only one
Right.
playing now.
It's Eddie Money.
You the only one playing.
It's Eddie Money.
I have entered a new level of hell. Okay, bring it on.
Andy, you ready to quit complaining? And
I'm
continue?
ready. I'm ready to quit complaining. And yeah.
You got this, Andy. Could you be
Locked
my
in.
baby? Why you?
Ironically, after we just did Eddie Money, the Ronettes.
Why is that ironic?
Because in Eddie Money's biggest hit, he has the former lead singer of the Ronettes singing this song in the background. Be my little baby.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah, that's his-
I did know that. I just didn't think about that. All right, final question. I like this one. I would have had no idea. Number 10 is Stuntin' Like My Daddy.
Wow.
What?
Wow. I'll be damned.
I got nothing.
I'll
got
be all the
nothing.
way down.
I am
On
gonna.
on this sacred show, Stuntin' Like My Daddy is the last question in sudden death.
I'm gonna say the baby.
No.
Because I didn't know Big Mountain.
So was this a popular song?
It was pretty popular at the time it
yeah.
came out.
Who's the artist?
Lil Wayne and Birdman.
Birdman, a.k.a. What's Birdman also known as?
Robin?
Number one stunner.
Baby. Brian Baby Williams.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, double or nothing. There is a baby song that we've already used as an answer before this category. Word for word, hit song, title that we used as an answer for a different question in a different category.
The Dingoes Right.
Dingo Ain't My Baby.
Nope.
Baby Driver.
Corn.
Oh, Neil got it.
What was it?
Baby Driver, which was an early hit of Simon and Garfunkel.
Was that song in the movie?
I don't think so.
Anyway, you want to know the scores and stuff?
Sure.
I guess that's kind of the whole point of this whole stupid game, isn't it?
Well, honestly, the tail end of it was pointless for me. I just kept going.
We got to hear Stun with My Daddy or whatever.
Yeah,
that made our week.
Whatever.
Okay, so anyway, at the end of the game, our scores are Davo with 180.
Yeah.
Kells 220.
Wow.
Andy 230.
Oof.
And Twy 250 points.
Twy.
Well done.
Excellently played, Twy.
I know a lot about babies, apparently.
You know your babies.
Weren't those great questions from Bettina?
Well done, Bettina. Thank you for that.
Bettina, thank you for helping out with this quiz, especially the final category of regulation. It was wonderful. And so, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, I am your MC Davo with Kells.
Dear 8 pound, 6 ounce, newborn baby Jesus, your golden fleece diapers with your little curled up, fat, balled up little fist pawing at the air.
Andy.
So long, Ladle Brainers.
Twy.
Stephanie H., Cameron R., Alex G., Daniel G., Whitney D., Cool Guy 123, Chris A., Cal P., Stephanie P., Tom S. We thank you for being a patron. You've traveled down this road and back again with us. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if we threw a party...
Is this the Golden Girls? This is the Golden Girls.
Please continue.
A theme song to the Golden Girls.
Keep laughing.
I went quiet on purpose. I didn't want it to end.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from us with a card attached thanking you for being a patron.
And the Sensei Neil.
Oh baby, I'm a star, ooh. Might not know it now baby, but I'm a star, I don't want to stop till I reach the top, sing it. We are a star.
That's Prince right there.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The train.
So long, Ladle Brainers.
Signing off. We beat the train. We beat the train.
Greetings and salutations to all you good trivia people out there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I really enjoyed this show. How can I get a little more? Well, here to help you out. You can look up these good people on Twitter at Ladle Brain, or if Facebook's more your deal, you can look them up at Brain Ladle Productions. Hey, they've even got their own webpage. It's brainladletrivia.com. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can join a Patreon, where if you donate $10 or more, you can even get yourself a fancy show invite. How about that? Until we meet again, This has been 44, and I'm glad you joined us. Hope I'm out.
Papa's got a brand new baby. He does.
I do. I've been gone for a while. I forgot how to do this.
I think
Hey, Neil, what are we doing?
What?
I don't know. Let's
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to say? Oh, okay.
Hey, yeah, let's play some trivia. Sorry.
We want to maybe go through that again, like, but this time, like, we know what we're doing.
I kind of like that. That was great. Hey,
Baby brain. Baby brain.
Yeah,
dude, so tired. You want to do another take there, Andy?
Yes, please.
Okay. And the Sensei Neil.
Hey, everybody.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.